No, I'm Mark Kleine, N5HCR. I'm the section manager for the ARRL. I know most of you here. I go across the country and the folks here say, well, we sneak into as the section manager, we sneak into the meetings and see how long it takes people to recognize you. It's like, I know everybody in the meetings. How do you do that crazy stuff? So it's kind of cool to see us all working together.
Is the mic hot?
Oh, I don't know. Is there a mic? Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Can anybody not hear him without the mic?
I can hear him. It's a little strained though.
I'd be happy. Hello?
It doesn't work.
Hello, 1, 2, 3. So the answer is no. The mic is not working.
It's just a simple chromium switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a Tom thing, and he's not in
Do we have a Tom thing?
He's not in here at the moment.
There's no lights on. Where's the light switch? Oh, no. Down here, maybe?
Troublemaker.
Light switch is over there. I don't know. We'll see what we'll get Tom. Hey, Steve.
When Tom comes back in.
That's all right. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. I'd be happy to use it because I have strained this poor thing the last couple of weeks. I was asked to come talk about VHF noise. I'd done a presentation a couple months ago at SCARS, and I understand you folks had some issues with a couple of nets here the last Thursday nights, and that's exactly how we learned with it at SCARS to learn some of this stuff that's out there. The idea is we're going to talk about VHF, but these noise issues happen all the way from HF up through multiple gigahertz. So it's not something that's limited to a certain frequency band. Types of noise, I think we all knew this when we studied it. QRM is man-made interference. QRN is atmospheric. There's QRN right there. Radio noise is a combination of these. Hey, it's starting to get better. Hello. I'm just going to sing you tonight.
It's working.
Open your hymnals to page 76.
No applause, just throw money.
There you go. And we'll start with the old rugged cross. Let's see. Radio noise is a combination of these things. We all know those kind of deals, but the noise comes from atmosphere or mechanical pieces. What is signal? What's it noise? You guys have an experience. How many were on that net the last 2 Thursdays that heard wackiness? Okay, good. You probably heard noise there pretty easily. If you look at these things, we have a signal and we have a noise. The signal is my voice. The noise is what's coming out over there, like it's fan. So you have to get that signal above the noise to actually be intelligible. At the bottom, you will see signals representations of 40 dB signal to noise ratio. So the signal is 40 decibels higher than the noise. And on the right, you'll see 0 dB. I was chatting with Don earlier about CW. How much above the noise floor do you have to be to get CW through? And I said that depends on the receiver, whoever's ears are listening. But if you can see on the right, there's actually a little bit of video that comes through at 0 signal to noise. So you got to be above that noise floor to get your signals through. Same kind of deal. Can you see the word signal in this noise? Yeah. So that's just barely above the signal to noise piece. How many FT8 hears besides these guys? Oh, good. So you've all seen these kind of representations. On the bottom is a big blob of yellow, which represents the noise.
Yep.
But for that one in the middle, can you see any signals in there? I can. I see one about 1500 hertz range. The rest are all noise. However, the machine can pull that stuff out of the noise. We can't, but they can. One analogy I saw was something, and I love, this is open AI. I said, give me an image of a cricket near a railroad track, and boop, it created this image for me, so that's kind of cool. But cricket at a railroad track, if a cricket's sitting there on the little piece of wood, and it's chirping, you can hear the cricket, no problem. The train goes by, which is the noise, you can't hear nothing. Did the cricket change his volume at all? Nope. Train goes away, you can hear the cricket again. So signal versus noise off of those pieces. We all understand, everybody here running HF understands the propagation rules our world. I know the back row is complaining that their houses had a problem with propagation. Not everybody, but it was their houses. So we all get it that it happens at HF levels, and I think all of us have gotten immune to the fact that at VHF there is no effect on those kind of things. Yeah, okay, we got skip happen every once in a while, sporadic ease and that kind of stuff, but noise happens above there. Talking to Don earlier, he said they have been chasing this at the cell tower level back when it was 880 megahertz. So all through that band, you're going to see noise effects of what happens on that. We started this in Norman with a net just like you guys had. The net control was his first night, and nobody could hear nothing. So of course he did what all good hams do, is he blames himself. So he goes down and gets another radio and hooks it up, and then we find out nobody could hear nothing. So that kind of started our foray into this. What we kind of came up with was, hey, wait, every time this happens, there are a lot of great auroral images on the internet. Everybody see all these really cool, pretty pictures? We'll see one here in a little bit. We noticed that they were connected. So I said, all right, we have this repeater. This is my observations that are on the screen. We have a repeater at 147.66 input. It's in Norman, lat long given, and we periodically hear this happening. It's at least 6 dB is what we thought originally. Verified all the repeaters. Of course we do. You grab that repeater technician, and what's the first thing hams want to do? Hang him, right? Fix the repeater. We went out, checked all the equipment, everything came within spec. Nothing. Receivers were good, duplexers were good, signal coming up and down went just perfect. But yet we got big signals getting lost. We also noticed, and I don't know if you guys did or not, I didn't mention this to Dave and Dwayne. We also noticed that when they unkeyed, that the repeater receiver was really close to the noise, and it gave a really long squelch tail that we normally didn't get. Does anybody remember that from the Thursdays?